Hey y'all. Hey everybody. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Who did I see? I think Shanna was first tonight. And was. Hey sis. Yes, she was. Hey Shanna. Hey Willie. How you doing? Happy Friday. Hey Mr. BS. How you doing? Happy Friday. I saw you was in here early, fam. I saw you. Good job. Good job. Hey Flossin. I was reading your comments, sir. They was tap dancing on these nerves, sir. But I ain't let them really get to me. But they was tap dancing on it. That's what they was doing. Hey TLC, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. Hey Fifi. Fifi, look. Right before this started, I saw you just dropped a video. I was like, this sis been dropping these videos. I'm gonna check it out though, because I seen a little snippet of what's happening. Y'all go over there and see if y'all want to see what she over there doing. How about that? Hey, my Renaissance grandma, how you doing? In the bushes, eating dinner. Enjoy. Hey J3, how you doing? Happy Friday. Let's see who I miss. Who I miss. What up, E? I almost called you tonight too. Happy Friday. I had to hit you up later. How's everybody doing? Like Boston said, how was y'all week? Hope y'all had a good week. Y'all ain't let nobody tap dance on your nerves. Like people were trying to do me, but it happens. But I hope everybody had a great week. Hey fam, how you doing? Hey something by Sophia, where you been, sis? I've been seeing you on IG though. I know where you been. How you doing? Happy Friday. Hey BTG, what's up? Happy Friday. So y'all, I do have, if somebody's in here, hold on, y'all. Yes, ma'am. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on. Um, oh, thank you, Phil. Hey, Mona, how you doing? Happy Friday. Oh, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm talking to the guest. All right. Um, who I missed? Did I miss anybody? Hey, Sunshine, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. I saw that, fam. Thank you. So, how has everybody's week been, y'all? It's been actually. Hey, Mech, is it? I was gonna say Mecca, but that's got an O on the end. Is it Miko? Here we go. So I almost repeated what I just read. Lord, is it Miko? I don't want to say your name wrong. Hey Miko, how you doing? Happy Friday. Thank you, sis. I wanted to represent for domestic violence awareness because our guest she advocates for it. Hey Soul Diva, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do. But if you are chatting and I'm not speaking, you are not subscribed to my channel. So I have this live on subscriber mode because we are doing a giveaway. So one of the rules that I put out there for announcing this giveaway was going to happen is that you had to be subscribed to the channel. Okay. So you can watch and you can, enjoy the live, but you won't be able to comment because nobody in the chat's going to see it because it's only going to show subscribers chat in the chat. And when we do the giveaway, it'll only show the subscribers show that enter. And what up, Mike Han? How you doing? Happy Friday. Hey G Mama, how you doing? Happy Friday. Um just so you know, if you haven't seen it, but you probably have, the giveaway is for the ladies. And I got a surprise. I'm gonna wait till we get closer to giveaway time to share what that is. But yes, so it is. This live is set in subscriber only mode. Anyone can watch it, but only the subscribers are going to be conversing in my chat. So if you're not a subscriber, your chat, you'll be able to type in there, but nobody's going to see it. So you might feel like people are ignoring you. We do not ignore on this channel. So if you don't get a response back when you make a comment in the chat, you're not subscribed. So go on back out, hit that subscribe button, and come on back in. Okay. Simple as that. Simple as that. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy. My wife said that. What? Your wife said what? Wait, what's happening? Said that you what? What'd your wife say? Did she say hi? What'd she say? You didn't finish your sentence. She said thank you. She said thank you for what? What did I do? What I did? Tell her I said you're welcome. I don't know what I did though. Look, I'm gonna take credit for it, even though I don't know I did it. Hold on, y'all. All right. Oh, nice. That's nice, Sunshine. I will find out for you the question that you asked. I will find out. I know some of them are. I don't know. Tell me exactly what that is. I don't know. They probably will. I don't. So tell me exactly. I know who made it, but tell me exactly what that is. Without me saying too much. Look, now I'm being nosy. What Erica and BTG talking about? He said they had to get that name right. I don't even know. I'm being nosy. But yeah, guys, so happy Friday. Y'all know I will be having a guest on. She will be popping in at any minute. I'm waiting to hear. I'm waiting to hear back from her. We are on different time zones. I think she's central. And she didn't catch the fact that it said Eastern on everything that I posted. I think even when I messaged, but she didn't catch that. And it's not just her. I had actually someone reach out to me right before the live and said the same thing. Yes, it is. To answer your question, Sunshine, I thought that's what that was. It is. Mm-hmm. And the reason I know is because somebody else has asked that already, and it is. You know, when people are looking at firearms, they always come to the professional to ask questions about it. Because I know all the things when it comes to firearms. Y'all heard me ask her to tell me what exactly it was, right? I don't be knowing anything. Yep. I've seen that one before too, but it was dressed up. But girl, but the answer to your question is yes. She probably everybody laughing. Look, I know all the things, right? Don't ask me the things because I'm just gonna ask somebody else. That's what I'm gonna do. Hold on, y'all. So, like I was saying, it was a miscommunication there. I don't. She didn't catch that it was a different. We're in different time zones. She's an hour behind me. Um, and we have been communicating today, so it's not like we just now started. But I think that she thought she had a little bit more time. So I'm just seeing if she has, if now's okay, or she needs to pop in while we're in the middle of life because she I was going to have her for about 45 minutes anyway. Okay, guys. So, oh, I'm like, this was a work text. I'm sorry. They shouldn't be texting me off hours. But I was like, what is he talking about? Sorry, y'all. That was from my job, the job that pays me. You wish you own one? You might tonight. You might tonight. So stay here because you gotta be here to get it. You gotta be here to win it. I got two if you want to borrow one. Nah, don't trust her, Flossie. You don't. First of all, you let's just everybody who knows Erica in this chat. I want y'all to tell him why he should not give her anything. And I want to see how many people really know Erica. Tell Flossin why he should not give her a firearm. I know at least one person. Nope. You don't know her well enough, Sunshine. You just told me that. Mm-mm. Nope. So who Mr. BS. There you go. I don't know why I don't know why my timeline wasn't just boom 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 boom. I don't even know. You can give it to Soul Diva. Hey Miss Sure, how you doing? Happy Friday. Because sir, almost every time you probably haven't caught her live yet because she's getting back in the rhythm. But when Erica was live on a more constant, almost every time she had no clue where her pew was. And she definitely owns pews. Okay, sir, first of all. Yeah. So I'll be listening to her. And she never knew where it was. Or it was always somewhere it should not have been. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Say that, my Renaissance grandma. So the first part was the lie that she wished she had one. Let's start there. That was the first one. Outside in the pet cemetery. She's innocent. Outside of the pet. Child, Sunshine. Erica don't keep up with her pew. Ask her where it's at right now. Ask her where it's at right now. E, where's your pew right now? Y'all not going to talk about me like I'm not. You know I'm going to talk about you like you're in the room. You. Where's your pew? That's all I want to know. Hey Courtney, how you doing? Happy Friday. I almost said Sunday. Happy Friday. Hey Ray, how you doing? Happy Friday. Ray, Erica in here lying to folks. Ray know about her. Talking about she wished she had a pew. And then Flossin told her he had a couple, he let her hold one. Nah. Why not? Because she don't keep up with her pews. Y'all be nice to Erica on her birthday week. You know what, Shanna? Let me pull myself together. You right. Y'all, Erica's birthday was Wednesday. So everybody tell Erica happy birthday. I'm gonna be nice to you, E. Hey, Tennessee Goddess, how you doing? I still need to hit you up. We ain't caught up. How you doing, sis? Happy Friday. My pew is at home. Somewhere is the somewhere. Hey, Sam, how you doing? Happy Friday. Y'all, Erica is a hot mess. And she probably over there cracking up too. Pews are a good thing. We are about that life. We are about that life. Yes, her birthday was Wednesday, y'all. This is her birthday week, so I'm gonna be nice. There was quite a few birthdays this week. Team Blacksmith's birthday was the same day. Did you know that, E? That y'all shared a birthday? You do. Hey, CK Kevin, how you doing, fam? Happy Friday. Y'all do. Y'all share a birthday, and somebody else had a birthday this week. Oh, they're not part of this community. It's one of my friends that I met when I was doing my Fitness Pal many years ago, and we keep in touch. It was her birthday this week. I think her birthday was Monday. But yeah, there was several of them this week. So y'all, I'm waiting to see. I don't think she's responded yet. She might be trying to get herself together, so that's why she hasn't responded yet. She might be trying to hurry up and get herself together. So we just gonna hang out until she gets back with me. She is coming on, so don't think she's not. We have been talking tonight. But the time difference, and I get how that can be a hiccup. That's why I be specific. Y'all know I be very specific when I be saying like who goes live at what times and stuff, because it gets confusing. Of course, for when you schedule a live or premiere and you go on to your YouTube, you're going to see per your time zone. So for instance, Fam, he's 3 hours behind me. So when it shows up for me, it'll say 10 o'clock. Yes, 10 o'clock. I was like, isn't it 10 o'clock? Yeah, 10 o'clock Eastern is when he premieres, but it'd be 7 o'clock his time. So yeah. And I think T-Nog is an hour behind me. So when it says 8 o'clock my time, it's 7 o'clock her time. So yeah, y'all. Bean Juice says he wants it to be his birthday. Every day is his birthday. Tell Bean Juice I said, hey. Yeah, I got to actually meet Tom and Bean Juice. This was 3 years ago. It's been a minute, Tom. But we went to Cali. We went to Chicago, and her and Bean Juice met us at a restaurant and hung out with us for a little bit. So yeah. Hey, Patricia, how you doing? Happy Friday. So how was y'all week, everybody? I am hoping that this weekend I get to the range. I haven't been in a little bit. Not that long. It hasn't been as bad as it's been at sometimes, but I haven't been in a little bit. So, and I got a new pew to shoot. If y'all don't follow me on IG, I don't know if I posted it on YouTube. But Burner Girl, who's in my chat sometimes, hey Key, how you doing? Happy Friday. She's in my chat at times. She's probably gonna pop in at some time during the live. She won a AR rifle at a regular meetup 4. Look, I don't know, a regular meetup 4. And she asked for it to be given to me. So, y'all, they be saying I be winning in these streets because I have won 3 firearms, and then I was given 1, actually 2. So I'm up to 5 firearms that I have not paid for. I won. Actually, Burner Girl won at Arm 4. I also won at Arm 4. I won a Stealth Arms Platypus, which I have done a video on. So it is on my channel. And then I won a 2011, a Cosent Arms 2011 on Team Blacksmith's channel. That was in March, which was my birthday month. So I felt like that was a birthday gift for me. And then one thing I did not have, and this is the craziest thing how it happened. I was talking to a friend to try to figure out which shotgun I was going to get because I did not own one. And I had everything else. I did not have a shotgun. And I had started having that conversation like this is the amount I want to stay within and whatever. I don't even go into what I'm looking for because I don't know. I just give a range of what I want to spend. And like, I don't even know if it was a week later, someone tagged me. Someone tagged me and on IG in a giveaway. And her name is Trini the Shooter, but she's not active mostly on this side, on this platform. She's mostly on IG. And I'm like, Trini she be tagging stuff like that. So I was like, if she tagged it must be a legit giveaway. So then I did it as well and entered the giveaway. And I won a shotgun, y'all. So that was like in less than a year, I had won 3 firearms. And then I've been given 2 firearms. So 5 total. And I have, of course, ones that I purchased myself. But that's neither here nor there, is it? I'm over here in Central. I did know you were in Central. Oh, you working in Eastern Pacific. Wow. You everywhere. You everywhere. Flossin. We could talk about her. Even on her birthday week. Gina, you be winning at the pews and we struggling to get our names in the Look, gotta be faster than that. Listen, seriously, it'd be like, I don't even understand. So at ARM, if y'all ain't, listen, let me just say, I have been to 2 of the ARM meetups. ARM is a time. It is a time. Like if you have a year that for you have something else that makes you have to miss ARM, you're definitely going to have FOMO. You are going to have FOMO. It is literally, if for those of us who have a close-knit relationship with your family, and you know when you get together with family, how that feels, that's how it feels to go to ARM. And I'm not even exaggerating. Seriously, it's so chill. It's such a family feeling. It's just a good time. Everybody feels like family. Like most of the people in this chat, I think I saw OG Tank, Willie. I don't know. I haven't met Mr. BS in person, so he hasn't been there. BTG, 2A in LA, Erica, My Fly Family. You know, a lot of people in the chat have been to this event. And it's like, even if you feel like, oh, I probably ain't gonna be able to make it this year, you know, whatever, you still gonna try to figure out if you can make it. Because that's how much of a good time it is. But they had it here for ARM 4. And it's called a regular meetup. It's put together by a regular gun guy who is a gun tuber on YouTube. And it switches up where it's at every year. So they came to Dayton, Ohio in 2025, so 2024. And maybe, I promise you, they probably drew, Erica, wasn't like 4 or 5 numbers for this? This raffle cost you nothing to get into. The gun was given away from the title sponsor, which was Stealth Arms. And when we got our credentials, there was a ticket in there, and it's like, don't lose this ticket. It's going to be important. You'll find out later why. And that's what it was. It was a drawing for this firearm. And the numbers that they were calling were for people who didn't show up. Because some people paid and didn't show up because at last minute, maybe they couldn't make it or something came up. And then because of that, they just kept drawing numbers. And then they drew my number. That meant it was meant for me, right? And it seemed like every time I've won, it's been something by chance. The one on Team Blacksmith, I by chance just happened to do what needed to be done to get into the giveaway. The one with the shotgun, I just happened to see this post where I was tagged in it, and I just went and that's how my luck, it stopped. I need my luck to come back because I still be entering things, and I ain't having the same luck right now. So y'all send me that luck back. Because I am very comfortable being known as the person who wins all of their guns. I do not have a problem with that. I do not take that as a slight. Like, oh, Gina doesn't buy her gun. I don't take it as a slight. Let me be that person. Let me be her, because I'm quite comfortable being her. Yep, and we both are amazing. Who are we both? Me and you? I hope that's who you're talking about. Joe, did I speak to you, fam? I hope so. Happy Friday. Beet juice. Oh, yeah. I went backwards, y'all, so I'm trying to catch back up. This is what I be. Y'all know. Why y'all always judging me? Y'all know how I be doing. I'm trying to just make sure I don't miss anything that was actually a question or something. I'm in the market for a new one. Courtney, nice. You might win one tonight, sis. Stay for the entire live. Okay? Because you might win one tonight. My daughter was home for fall break last weekend and she won. You were saying that in FAM's live. That's dope. That's dope. CK Kevin. Yes. Yes. And I know she probably has a great time going there with you. She's getting the instruction. It's probably feels even safer, even though it's most times pretty safe at the range. But you know, everybody, you gotta watch. You still gotta be mindful and watch what's happening around you. But she probably feels safer when she's there with you. I'm done with you, Erica. Talk about Gina talking about a new pew. I need one. Courtney, listen, I was on a streak, sis. I need it back. We're here for the duration, Gigi. I love it, Patricia. Thank you. Shanna, listen. And Shanna, like, Jesus, stay with us. But you know what? Now, Shanna, you almost made my smile come away. Because when I tell you there is one channel, I have won once over there in this channel, but there is one channel that Shanna, Jason, which is her husband, I think even Mr. BS has won a couple. BTG, all these people tear it up over there. Tina, Tactical Tina, and I can't. It's 2A and LA. He be gatekeeping. Hey, STD, how you doing, fam? Happy Friday. I just got in here and I'm going to fight you. Look, listen, sir, I'm telling you, just let me win the gun. Wish I had your winning streak. It's over, Patricia. I'm telling you. I'm telling you to everyone. Oh. I'm gonna fight you. STD, stop. Stop. But you can bring me some banana pudding. Now that you can do. Yeah, STD be cooking. And I mean cooking. Thank you, Shannon. Shannon dropped information about Arms 6, which will be in Jacksonville, Florida next year. This year it was in Georgia, in Atlanta, Georgia. Next year to be in Jacksonville, Florida. Check it out. And actually go search the hashtag a regular meetup. Or go on to Instagram and go to their regular meetup page and just watch snippets from the meetup. That alone will make you want to be there. We be cutting up. We be having a good time. And you would think because it's put together by someone in the 2A community that's our primal focus when we're there. It ain't. We do like to go to the range, though. we do go to the range, but probably, I would say probably 75% of the time we are there, we are just kicking it. We are kicking it. We are hanging out. There's a women's conference. There's a sneaker ball. And there's just a lot happening. We just having a good time. We having a good time. And typically he tries to book out a hotel that we will end up booking out, so that it's just pretty much our group. And it's usually some stragglers of other people. But when I tell you they want to come hang, I mean, of all ages, it's not even like, it literally feels like a family reunion because there's kids there. This is a kid-friendly event. There are people bring their children. Some of them bring their whole family. One of the guys, Big Dre, he's usually a sponsor there as well, but he's a big part of the community, and he brings his whole family, his mom, his kids, grandkids, everybody, his wife's parents, his everybody. They come deep. It's a good time, y'all. Seriously. It really is. We had so many people, like older couples, coming in and out of the hotel. Like, so what are y'all doing? Can we hang out with y'all? Like, it's a good time. I was floating on water. No, I think that was you, sis. Because you don't listen. Hey, Miss Felicia. Hey, White Rambo. I gave her instructions on something, and she thought she was a big girl, and yeah, she was stuck. If it's chill, then it ain't like being with my family. Okay. My family is straight up cracker. We cracker. You listen, you sit here and hang out with me on Friday, most Fridays and every Sunday. I think yeah, you can handle. It's a good time, Lawson. You will have an amazing time. I'm telling you. I am telling you. And when we do go to the range, the people because people of our community, just, it could be me. I have, when they came to Ohio, I did bring, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 firearms to the meetup for people to shoot that were mine. But when we go to these events, a lot of these guys and ladies travel with a case of stuff like that you can sample while you're there. Like, you can see how you like that particular firearm. And like this year we had Team Blacksmith and 2A in LA at the same table. If you follow his content, you know how 2A in LA moves. That's Team Blacksmith too. They're not exactly the same, but they definitely are close. They in the same zip code. Okay. So I was out there shooting Infinity race guns of Team Blacksmith, and Fam brought I think he brought his, I don't know what he brought because I didn't shoot any of them, but I think he brought one of his Atlas guns. Fam, are you in the chat? Tell him what you... But he brought some of his high end stuff. He brought 3 of his I don't think he brought an Infinity though. That's why I'm but I also don't think he brought, I don't know. Don't give me the line because I did not shoot any of them. Who shot Fam stuff? That's in the chat. BTG, White Rambo. What up, burner girl? Hey, sis. I was talking about you a little bit ago. When my family gets together, someone usually gets, oh, no, sir. Not here. Not yes. Oh, I'm way behind y'all. I'm gonna catch up. What up, Mike? How you doing? Happy Friday. People were hating and jinxing you. Right. They was. And did. I love it when I see somebody say it, like they'll say that in a comment like Gina versus Gina says. But yeah. Let somebody else win. You be winning, Shanna. Just not the probably. I don't even know that I can say you don't win the pistols because I don't know, or the firearms. I don't even know. Because you be a lot of places. Like when I see you over there with New York Outcast, I'm like, I was surprised he popped up for me. Thank you, Miss Felicia. Because I don't see him go live like that unless he just started. Yeah, I'm catching up tonight. Grand prize. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's an all expensive expenses. What? Child. I'm not doing this with you, Ray. I'm not doing this with you. Hey, Veggie. Yes, something happened today. I have to tell you about it later. We not winning for okay. I didn't know. Hey, AK lover, how you doing, fam? Where you been? Happy Friday. I'm a new gun owner with no gun yet. Still training. Then that's perfect, Patricia. Seriously. That is perfect. Get all that training in until you feel comfortable with what you want to purchase as a firearm, or maybe tonight you win one that you're comfortable with shooting. I can't win either. I think he doesn't put my name on that part. I always be like, I don't see it. That banana, his and tactical tech. When I tell y'all, I ain't gonna keep telling you. Just go either hashtag it over here, because whenever people come back, and y'all gonna find years of it, but whenever people come back from one of the army meetups, there's always going to be some content about it. It's like a euphoria that you're still feeling after the event. You're still on the high, so you want to talk about it and how great it was. Trust me. Or go over to IG if you're on IG. Put that hashtag in. Oh, you're gonna find. Y'all be over there. It'll be a rabbit hole. You'll be over there forever. Trust me. Because we be cutting up. It'll be a good time. The range is fun, but that's not even my favorite part. That's what White Rambo say that for the people in the back. That's the thing. We don't even spend that much time at the range. We at the range what? And we went 2 days, probably 3-4 hours each day. And you don't have to stay the whole time. We're grown-ups. You know, if you go out there and you're good at an hour or you want to stay the whole time, it's up to you. You come and go as you want to. And trust me, there's gonna be other people. Some people don't even go to the range. You know, they're like, you know, I'm here to have a good time. The streets are watching. Y'all terrible. Joe Biden, Ray. Tired Gina, you sent her the firearm. She did. I was gonna send it to you, but I couldn't figure out where it was supposed to go. And it was a little afraid. You know how kids be scared and they kind of cling on to you? It was clinging to me because it said you would probably just lose it. Hey Rachel, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. Hey Jay, what up, fam? Happy Friday. I'm gonna leave you alone. I promise. At some point, Erica. I don't watch my kid when I'm there. You are out of control. Oh, you mean that arm? I'm tripping. You talking about an arm? She absolutely don't. She ain't got to. She ain't got to. He got plenty of aunties and uncles. We want one firearm between the two of us since we started the YouTube journey. It's coming. Y'all got more coming. Y'all definitely do. Look, Shanna is a mod so many places. She look, I don't even people if people could pay her, they probably would because she be on it. She be on it. I'd be like, listen, Shanna got it. she gets it done. It's gonna be a hell of a meal. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. I'm not fooling with y'all. But me and Gina fight. Don't nobody help me. I'm sick of you. What? Farmer Marshall. Happy Friday. You a whole fool, sir. You are a whole fool. Oh, I caught up. I'm so glad to see you live. Thank you, Courtney. Let me hold one of them firearms. I got you, sis. If you're talking to me, I got you. I got you. I need to get to the range. You know what? You guys who have land where you can go outside, I need to pull up on y'all. Shanna and Jason can go outside. That's who I need to pull up. Then I would have already had the AR out. I would already take, and y'all could, listen. I'm telling you, it would be a good time. The neighbors probably would be sick of us, but we have a good time. I need to go to the range. Yes. Definitely just keep some consistency there. Like I said, I need to get out there. My hope is I get out there this weekend because it's a 3-day weekend for me. With Monday being Columbus Day. I had to think of it Indigenous People Day. I think they changed the name of it. But I didn't even realize it until Wednesday. And then it made my whole week better. There's that. So yeah, guys. Actually, because I've been talking, I didn't even look and see if I did. Hold on. Okay, hold on, y'all. She did message me back. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, so yeah, she might have to reschedule. Because she was thinking her time, which would be in like 15 minutes, but I'm gonna see what she say, because something there might be another hindrance that keeps her from being here. So yeah. Yes, Courtney, definitely try to make it a more consistent thing. That's what I need to do. So I'm talking to myself too. I've been telling you to come. I need to, Flossie. But you're gonna have to teach me the fishing thing. I've only been fishing one time, and I posted about it here in IG, and it was fly fishing, and that was the first time I ever went fishing, and that was in June of this year. So you would have to teach me. Oh, and dear, and let the pew pews fly right out the door. That's what's up. I need to go to the range tomorrow, deer season. You know what? For me on the 18th, Rachel, listen. I keep telling people, like, I got this friend in Arkansas. I need to get down there so I could go hunting with her. It's gonna happen, sis. You'll probably be lost, and I'm sorry, you're gonna have to stand in line because she might be the first person I go hunting with. But I could go shooting on your property and fishing. But I might give Rachel the first because I've been talking about going there for a couple years now. Jay says, speaking of ARs, can we what? Wait a minute. Hold on. Whoop, 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 whoop. You about to make my stomach. Don't do this, Jay. I know a guy. Jay. Y'all saw what the man said. He's not asking me. That's not even really a question. So y'all see what the guy said. So y'all better be watching for the end of the month. Okay? Because y'all see. You see what he said, right? Jay. Whew. Bam. Whew. I want to definitely learn how to fish, Courtney. Ooh, and we do trout here too. You know what though, Flossin? So there was some I don't remember where the guy was from, but when I went fishing, I was at an event. And apparently trout is not everywhere. It's native to certain states. I didn't know that. So I didn't know that. I'll just say that. So when I went fly fishing, I went to a what do they call it? It was a what do they call it when they have the place that raises it from egg on? I forget what it was called now, but that's where I went. A hatchery. Duh. I was at a hatchery. And they would raise them from the egg, and they move them into different stations in this big like warehouse thing. They show how it's set up and how they do everything with the tanks and everything. It's like all kind of in ground. It's a whole thing. And it was for trout. And they do you have to have certain license to fish trout. And there's only certain times you can do it. This was here anyway. I don't know about that being everywhere. That was here because I was at a place a couple hours from where I stay. And it's almost like a lottery getting them to do the fishing type situation. That was like really interesting. It was all very interesting to me. All that bait I got on fish. Hey Tia, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. I want to learn to hunt and process. I know for a fact that Rachel does not process, but she does hunt. What state are you in, Courtney? Not the city. What state are you in, though? Someone mentioned hunting. Joba. Indeed. We did a handgun already. Jay, I'm going to hit you up, man. Woo! I can't right now. Just give it to me as an early birthday. I watched lots of videos on how to process. Yeah. Yeah. I know several people who do. That's why I said, what state are you in? And shoot, Flossin, I'm sure probably does. Not trout. Oh, trot lines. I don't know what that is. Because I don't know about fishing like that. I thought I read trout. I'm sorry. Don't forget. Thank you, Rambo. He said, don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up. I wish I could win a gun. Why can't you? You here tonight, and there's 2 given away tonight. I just gave away the secret. So y'all, because I'm probably going to be rescheduling my guests. But tonight I am going to be giving away 2 compact pistols that are being sponsored by Ray Official, who is in the chat. I can't hang with Jay. Only thing I have left to give away is myself. Jay, show me, Ray. They're going to be they're being sponsored by Ray Official. So tonight, yes, hatchery. Somebody knew it too. You're in Kansas. Let me think about that. Let me write it down because I'll forget. I feel like I know somebody there. Let me think about that. Let's do a hunting trip. You talk to Erica because I'm not fooling with you, Jova. I've been looking at fishing gear. Yes, but gotta learn what. Yeah, I had fun fly fishing. I ain't gonna lie. It was a catch and release, but I had fun. I'm willing to take the show on the road. I bet you are. You sound like Erica. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. Ray is the man, ain't he? Yes. So there are going to be two tonight. Going to be a M&P Shield EZ, and these are both going to be compact. They're both compact firearms. I think they're both 8 capacity mags, but great for a first carry, in my opinion. And the other one is a Glock G43. And that's what we're doing tonight. And that's what we're doing tonight. Ray official for president. Now, this is the catch, guy. And just in case you didn't watch my 2 to 3 posts that I posted here in IG, it's for the ladies only. Ladies only. Okay? So ladies only, because there are a lot of ladies who are have been in this chat who are new to getting into the 2A world, and also who are just kind of teetering that fence of kind of wanting to, but maybe still being a little reserved about it. Maybe you just want more information. Maybe you're looking for the right instructor, and things like that. And I love the fact that some of you reach out to me, and it don't work like that, J3. Some of y'all reach out to me to ask about instructors or different questions that you might have when it comes to being new to this space, maybe being at the range, some things that you have maybe had the opportunity to handle, or you're thinking about, trying out, or you're trying to figure out how to choose what you want, things like that. Hey, Siege, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. But I appreciate that y'all trust me enough to ask me those questions. And the ones who have, y'all know, if I don't know the answers, I'll be like, I don't know, but I'll find out for you. And I also, if I know someone that is an instructor that I have communicated with or met or something, I really feel comfortable that they will be someone good for you to talk to, I always be like, hey, I know this person that's in this state. Maybe you could reach out to them and they can be, you guys can meet up, and, because it is definitely about feeling comfortable. I know you'll be surprised, it's not only women who aren't comfortable when they're first starting to kind of explore that curiosity of getting into the 2A world. So I get messages from guys too, so who are looking at it, and of all ages. I mean, I've had people reach out to me that are 17 to 70. I promise you, and I'm not making that up. So, and there's no wrong age to get into this. Some people are training their children at very young ages, because that's usually a time where you don't have to. I know I haven't had her on here, but I've been on other platforms where she's talked about this, how she started her children as they started with the play ones, but she taught them how to handle a firearm through that. Until they could be responsible with that, they never touched a real one. But you definitely can train children. There are children who competitively shoot. So you definitely can train, in those, that. And I think it's important that it's not only one person being relied on to protect the family. You protect each other. That's how I'll say that. Moving from VA back to, you talking to Shanna. Look, I'm being nosy. What y'all ain't here talking about? But But yes, so and I advocate for it. I was somebody who was reserved about it. I've only been in the space a few years. I have not been in the 2A space very long. I mean, it's been probably 3 years now, but that still to me is not very long. I'm still a baby in this space, but I'm in anything that I do. Y'all know I wear a lot of hats, but I'm always trying to learn. I've been gardening for quite a while, and gardening is still learning for me. I've been prepping for quite a while, and I'm still learning things as I go. So I feel like all those things you should consistently be trying to build on with more knowledge, training, things like that. But yeah, young Gunner getting on my nerves. What's new? What's new, E? Hope it out. As long as you're living, you should be. Yep. As long as you living, you should be learning. Facts. Facts. And one thing, I have content talking about when I first got into the space. Luckily, the ladies in this space are the ones that I've met have been super helpful, super supportive. Shanna's probably part of the community. There's a lot of people that I'm not even aware of that are in this chat that are part of the community, but I'm mentioning the people that I met in that part of the community. I met Shanna in the 2A space. I met Erica in the 2A space. Siege Talks, who's in the chat. I met her in the 2A space. Burner Girl, I met in the 2A space. So those ladies, like when I have questions, I know that there's a lot of people, and I talk to all those people outside. I can reach out and touch every person I mentioned outside of this space if I have questions. And I had a lot when I got into this. I had a lot because in Ohio, we can open carry, but of course that's not my preference. I do conceal carry, but they are very supportive. Except Erica, you're a terrible fan. But I know I was like, well, what are this space is very heavily male populated. So I could see pretty much anywhere I looked in that kind of content, a male and what they were carrying, how they were carrying it. I don't care about that because we're not the same. Like men they ain't out here cute like us, girl. They ain't like us, So because of that, we have to figure out ways, especially if we're concealed carrying, to do that and still be us. You know what I mean? If you're somebody who likes to, maybe even if you don't dress up all the time, and I could tell y'all, honestly, I don't. I don't. I am a good, especially now that it's starting to get cooler, I'm a good hoodie and legging girl. Stop playing with me. That is my life. I like the comfy stuff. But if I when I go out with my girlfriends, go for lunch or something, we meet up and have, girls' night or whatever, I do most times get a little more dressed to go out with them and hang out with them. And I still need to be able to find a way to carry when I want to, and I'm going outside of my house. And I didn't know, first of all, I had to get to the point of being comfortable carrying. Let's start there. And I really did. I was not comfortable with it. I was crazy nervous. And I remember reaching out to Erica and Carbon Q, and I was like, how did y'all get there? Like, it makes me nervous. And they was like, well, for me to start just by carrying it without the magazine in it on my body around the house. Just when I'm at home, just having it on me, moving around the house, doing regular functional things I do at home. And I did that for a while. And I mean, until I felt comfortable to go to the next step. And then the next step was just me carrying it with the magazine without any ammo. Did that for a while. Then it was having ammo. It was like baby steps for me, but that's what worked for me. Maybe somebody else is just comfortable to just go at it. That was not my testimony. I had to get there. And in the end, when I did get there, I realized my issue wasn't my fear of the firearm. My issue was my trust in myself. That was really my issue. My fear was that I was going to make a mistake. So I didn't trust myself to do it, but I got there. So I think sometimes people, women, and even men, because I've met some men who have admitted that they were like similar. Maybe it didn't take them as long as it took me, but they were similar about when they first started carrying outside. But I think a lot of times with women, we're probably a little even more reserved because we don't want things. We got enough attracting attention to us. And that's just reality. We have enough things about us that attract attention. To have something like that, you feel like everybody knows it's there. You just do. It's like when you're a teenager and you have your first cycle. You feel like everybody knows you've had your cycle. I mean, this is real life. Let's just be real. That's how it is in the world. So for me, when I did finally go out my house with it, I felt like everybody knew. They can see it. They know I have it. They're going to freak out because they can see I'm carrying it. But it's yeah. Yeah. I need to start reading my chat because people, ma'am, you always want to get blocked. Right, Courtney. And it took me a while. So it was just, and also finding how you want to carry. I mean, these things they're a little complicated. I can't tell you how many holsters and belts and stuff I have that I don't use. Because I found that it wasn't for me after I purchased it. And they're not cheap. I was buying nice stuff. So, yeah. But I did find what works for me. I found more than one thing that works for me. I actually have probably 3 different setups that I don't mind, that are comfortable for me when it comes to carrying. So, you just have to find what works for you. But just know you're not alone when you're trying to figure that out. I'm just saying, no, glove box is never it. I hope you're saying no to that, Courtney. It don't need to be there. Why is it there? No. I'm not going to say never because who am I? I don't know. But I would say no. I would want it there. No. I don't want to be reaching over to I don't want to do that. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, I had to get there, y'all, and then figuring out what was going to be my carry. I'm just saying. He made me cuss on live. I cannot film. Sir. That part, BTG, he cut. I'm done. But also, like I was saying, figuring out what I was going to carry. I was, that I always say, test, go to your range, your indoor ranges, where they have the store in the range, and you can rent something and try it. Try before you buy, because all firearms are not created equal. And then, don't get too jazzy with it, because then you become kind of snobbish, and there's that. Now I have to get used to it all over again. I get that, my Renaissance grandma, because not even that's the same thing with going to the range and practicing. Like when you haven't gone for a while, you got to get back in the rhythm of feeling the weight of it, getting comfortable with the weight of it. I remember the one time I went a while from going and I went back, my wrist was sore because I had gotten unused to the weight of it. And I like full-size pistols most times. I do have all of mine are full size, but that's my preference. And then they felt heavy to me, and I was like, I don't remember the last time my firearms felt heavy to me. Like ones that people be like, oh, that's kind of heavy, you know, be careful. They don't feel heavy to me because most of mine are. But when you don't go for a while, yeah. I'm answering all your questions. And you know what? That's why I talk about it. I do have videos on it too, where I talked about that, how I got comfortable carrying, how I carry. In that video, I just showed one of the methods and how I carry, which is the belly band. I like that. But I've done a couple videos in regards to that stuff because I felt like I wanted to talk about the things that I think some people get uncomfortable about because they feel like they might know this already and not have to ask the questions. And I'm going to ask the questions. I tell you, I ask a lot of questions. I am never afraid to ask questions. Even when I go to my work conferences, my coworkers that go with me, well, one of the managers, she's like me, she'll ask the questions, but the other one that's in our management team, she doesn't like the spotlight, I guess. And it's not about the spotlight for me, but if I have a question, I want to know, I want to understand. I ask those questions for that reason. Ray, I hope you ain't laughing at Phil because I'm over it. But yes, I ask all the questions. So if you do have questions, Patricia, and you rather ask like a one-on-one, email me. I don't mind answering the questions. That going across the screen is my website, but my email is gina@gmail. And you can email me, and if I don't know the answer, I'll reach out to somebody. I know a lot of people in the space, male and female, that I can reach out to. So I will reach out to someone to ask the question if you have one. So yeah. Ladies, just go up to any man at the range, smile and say, that's a beautiful firearm. He will talk your ear off. Say that. Say that. Siege. Look, I'm putting that on the screen because what? What? And even if you're a lady who already has kind of gone at times to the or you're consistently going or whatever, they love seeing that too. My range, I go often enough to where those guys recognize me when I come in, and they know when they haven't seen me and I come in, they be like, where you been? I promise you. They definitely do. They be like, we ain't seen you in a while. Yeah, da da da. You know, I go into that spiel. And they'll ask to like, I'm at a point. No, we ain't going into that because then I get people in the chat who be like, see, I knew you was a snob. I am not. But I agree. I agree with this message. Just go in there and just smile and let them talk your ear off. But don't let a male in the range or the gun store part of it tell you what you should buy as your firearm. Don't do that. Test it before if you can. I was lucky enough to who I was going with that was instructing me on using. I was lucky enough to pretty much shoot whatever he brought to the range. And when it came to me choosing my carry, I kind of did do that on my own, but I did consult like at least 3 different people in the community when I was deciding on it, because I wanted to make sure company wise this was considered to be a pretty good option and things like that. But I end up liking it. So, you know, I asked the questions. Listen, because some of them ain't cheap, and I found that mine weren't. Even though I thought I probably was going a less expensive route, I don't think I really did. I think most of mine were a little pricey. They're not like ridiculously, like they're not 2A and LA guns. They probably ain't even BTG guns, but they still ain't, you know what I mean? That's what I did. I had to feel, that's right. It has to be comfortable in your hand. It has to feel, yes, you have to be comfortable with the recoil, all that stuff. I know so many people are afraid to ask questions. It is. That's true. And some people just don't want the the spotlight on them when they're asking. And some people, just think about this. Sometimes people will try to make you feel a way about a question, like make you feel like it's a dumb question. And it's like, and don't do that to me, because I will make you feel dumb. And I will do it without raising my voice. Trust me. I just had a conversation with somebody when I don't like when people try to have conversations using, for instance, company lingo that will go over a normal person's head, because they're not part of that they're not part of that lingo. They don't understand it. You know, you're using it for somebody to say, well, what does that mean? You know you're doing it. Why? It doesn't make you sound smarter. Not for me. It really makes me feel like you feel like you need to do that to feel superior to someone. And it irritates my soul. I hope none of you are that person, because I promise you I hate it. And I promise you I'm going to be that person that's going to make what you said, especially if I understand. If I don't understand the lingo, I'm going to say that. But if I understand the lingo, I'm going to dumb that lingo down so far. I'm like, why would you say that instead of just saying, oh, I will. Oh, I will. And usually people ain't got no reason why they would use corporate lingo. Because, we use acronyms and stuff in some companies. There's a lot of things that you say within the company that has nobody outside of it is going to understand. It's just what we do. I don't even want to know what y'all talking about, flossing. I just came across a comment. And I don't even want to know. We're not quite that easy, but y'all are. That's just, and it's not saying y'all that easy, BTG, but that's anybody. It's when somebody's passionate about something, all you got to do is show interest in that thing, and they'll talk about it for hours. That's just normal. It's not a slight, really. That's normal for anything. Cars, gardening, prepping, guns, all of it. If you have a passion for it, you will talk about it. You will talk about it. And that's probably the good thing about, like, even when we're at ARM, like, it's not a whole lot of fire. It's a quite a bit, I guess, because there's sponsors and everything out there, whatever. But it don't nerd out too much on the gun conversation. But I think that's just how people are generally. I don't think it's really a slight to say that. I know I've already hit you. You have? It must have been a minute, Patricia, because I don't remember us. You know what? It has been a minute. I remember. It's been a minute, sis. I remember now. It absolutely has been a minute. I think you even sent it on my old email when I was doing the the Frugal Diva email, and not even my Gina versus Gina. It was. I remember. See, sis, I remember. It just took me a minute. Oh, somebody's dead, because I would never be a snob, Sunshine. It was one of these, snobby guys, BTG, FAM. They all snobs. Silverback probably is a undercover snob too. I always manage to try. Yeah. Yes. I do that too, Siege. If you walk up, look at I'm sick of you, Ray. If a dude ever tells you this is a good gun for a girl, run. Facts. And y'all stop. I get it. I have a friend who did this, and I know a lot of women do. But we got to stop looking at the pretty pink and blue and purple and be like, ooh, that's the one, because it might not be a good one. It just looks pretty. So don't get stuck on colors either. And guess what? You could buy any one you want that's actually the one you like. There's something called Cerakote. You could get a gun designed the way you want it if you just want some cutesy stuff on it. You could put different grips that you can buy for these. You can get all kinds of stuff. Like, cute it up after that. It's the one that's functional for you. Do that. Hey, Simply Belle, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. I pretend like I don't know how to put. Yep, it works every time. It works every time. Hey, girl, dad, how you doing, fam? Happy Friday. Great stay on one, Shanna. Girl, between him and fam, I cannot. All right, let me catch up, y'all, because we're going to go ahead and get these giveaways going. I like my pretty guns, but those are just for fun. And like I said, look, ain't nothing, because you know, I did my first platypus. It was cute. I made it cute. But I mean, you know what I'm talking about, though, Shannon. Where we just see pretty. We don't know nothing about the firearm. We just see, oh, it's cute. I want that one. And be the person who goes to the range. Don't just buy it and have it sitting. Know how to use it. Know how to load it. Know how to at least break it down some. I could break down mine some. I can't say I could break it down all the way like I've seen some of the guys do. I don't need to. For why? But I have put a grip, a new grip, a new lower on my carry. And it was driving me nuts because these nails kept getting in the way and this pin kept fall. It was a whole thing, but I got it done. I've taken the slides off and done things. I've done some things. I put most of my optics on my own firearm. Actually, all of my optics I've done myself, except for the ones that came with an optic. And I put my own optics and accessories on my firearms when I get them, except for my AR pistol. Somebody did that for me. But nonetheless, if I had to, I figure it out. So know how to do some of the things. Is all I'm saying. The world's over. Let's wrap it up. Oh, it's gonna woman at the wall eating miracles. Like, what? Wow. That part, Joe Vibe. Look, I don't pretend to know all the links. I don't need to. I don't need to. If y'all watched any of my 2A content, y'all not coming here for 2A content. No, not unless you're a beginner in here. Okay? Because I ain't trying to act like I know all the things. I don't need to. I don't need to. And I ain't going to try to act like it. All right. So we're going to do, y'all, I'm tripping because I did not pull up a giveaway tool. Hold on, y'all. Because we're going to do a giveaway. We'll be looking at. That's not it. Why would you not pull up the one I need? Is this it? Yeah. Yeah, this is it. All right. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to think of what I want to make the hashtag. Is that what I want to make it? Trying to make it something simple so it's not doing too much. I'm gonna do that. Shush. Now, shush. I feel like y'all over there judging me and I can't see the chat. Okay, that ain't what I needed. Hold on. Now, shush now. She took off before I got off. You call dibs. Nothing, not tonight, sir. You get the smile. Ain't that enough, Mike? I got to meet Mike in person. Ain't that enough? Matter of fact, I met him after I was at the event I learned how to fish in. I went from there to another event. Do honey love so I can I went for my wife. You can't do that, Mike. Wifey has to be in here under her thing. She has to be here under her thing. No husbands winning for the wives. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. All right. So we're going to do the first giveaway. I was making sure I didn't get another message from from I see you, Tia, from my guest, Nina. All right. So let me share screens. Tell her to log in, J3, under her name and subscribe. You heard what I said. You heard what I said. Tell her to come on in here. Come on in the room. All right. That's it. It is. Okay. All right, y'all. That is our first hashtag for the M&P Shield. Rachel said, this is my lucky day. She better create her own. You heard what I said, J3. We keeping this all fair. I want to see all the lady names. All the lady names. Now, I've been posting about it all week that this was a ladies only giveaway. I think I might have started last week. Hey, Annette, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. Oh, sorry. Another rule. Miss Cheryl, you cannot win twice, ma'am. Miss Cheryl won already. And Sunshine, even though you haven't won from one of these giveaways, you won already on this channel too, sis. So I'm hoping that this is going to go to someone who's new to the space and who's going to be able to train with this. And this is going to be that catalyst that they need that really brings them over into the space. No, ma'am. Erica, no. No, ma'am. But I like that. I might use that on somebody else's channel. Because you know I got a few of them. Hey, Sylvia, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. Hey, did I say hi to you already, Angela? Or did you just come in? Happy Sunday. Happy Friday, nonetheless. I meant to say that already. I did, because no, we ain't racking them up. Yes. Did you go? Oh, it showed up. It was supposed to be there today, Jay. She probably ain't been out there yet. Did you head out to did you get a phone call? Let's start there. Did you get a call, Miss Cheryl, that your firearm was there? What'd you say? How you going to me? My bad, sis. My bad. For those who may not have been here, Sunshine actually won one of my personal firearms. I gave away my Beretta APX A1, which is a 9mm, but it's a little bigger than the two of these that we're giving away tonight. It's still a little compact. Was it 3.5? I think it was a 3.5 maybe. But it's definitely heavier than these are. I ain't mean to Heinzman you though, sis. My bad. My bad. And then Miss Cheryl won on my last Friday live where I had Siege Talks on here. If you didn't see that live, you should definitely check it out. We had a great conversation about methods of self-defense or for anyone, but some especially for women, because we definitely need to have some other, not necessarily have, but should definitely look into having some other training. Sex discrimination is still discrimination. Wow. You didn't get a phone call. You might get it tomorrow. It might depend on that store and when they got it. But I would have thought it would have been delivered early in the day. Because my store usually always calls me like before I go to lunch, and it's usually on a work day, and I'll be like, you know what, I'll be there in a minute. Don't threaten me with a good time. You need a CC besides the Beretta needs a BFF. They need to text me first. Is that how you have it set up with them? Did you tell them that? I don't think they text. I think they call and leave a message if you don't answer. That's what mine does. She just screamed against me too for being a winner once. Y'all are out of control. Great, Mike. Who else did I send that out to? What's funny is I didn't realize until after the live. Actually, I think I still have it here. I do. J3. So did you get your pepper spray? That all three of the winners of the pepper spray were males. I say class action suit. Let's call Morgan and Morgan. I'm done. Did she call my name? Erica. Listen, out loud. So did everybody get in? Because I'm about to spin it. My nerves are shot right now to see who's going to win. 5, 4, 3, 2. How come I see your last name? Annette! This. Let me hold on. Give me a second. Congratulations. Let's start there. Congratulations. They are showing out, Courtney. This is what my chat does. And I'm about to change my banner to show my email. My ticker, I mean. Did I find last time that I did not have one with my email? I did. Hold on, y'all. All right. Nope, that wasn't it. That was something else. There we go. Email me. And then I can direct you on what needs to be done next. Okay. So email me. Congratulations. I see my name was crossed out. Shut your face. You did the hashtag. You couldn't been on there. They stay cutting up, Courtney. If you want to be where the people are cutting up, you're in the right place. Because what? We have one more. And there's more. We have one more. Hold on, y'all. I'm being nosy. I'm trying to read the chat, but take care of this at the same time. Yeah. Need to quit being nosy. Hold on. All right. I just wanted to get it ready. I think my name is the next one. Okay, girl. Claim it. Claim it. Listen. That's my kind of, that's how I do. I come up in the giveaways cutting up. Like, look, that's mine. Is it the same? No, it's not. It's gonna be a whole nother one, Courtney. Nope, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. And so the shield was for the M&P shield. That's why I hashtagged that one shield. So on that one, the M&P shield, and the next one I'll be giving away is the Glock G43. I think is it a G43X or just G43? Let me know, right? But nonetheless, G43. Okay. Um, and is if the rules still apply, Sunshine, no. Miss Cheryl, no. And now on that, no. Sunshine, you a whole mess, girl. Whole mess. Hold on, y'all. I think I might have got a no. Okay. I thought I had a response from my guest. Yes. Good luck, ladies. Good luck. This is super dope. So my last Friday live when I had Siege Talks on and we talked about different self-defense methods. Jay, the budget, well, he's in here as Jay, the BGG, which stands for the budget gun guy. Just threw in the chat, I want to give away a firearm to one of the ladies in the chat. So he sponsored the giveaway on that Friday. And that was the Ruger that Miss Cheryl won. And I'm just like, I definitely am grateful to the fact that these guys wanted to do this on my platform. I really am. Like, thank y'all. I appreciate it. There are a lot of ladies on here who are part of the space already. A lot of them. And they're not all women that I met in that space. There's a lot of the ladies that I met in the gardening space, Rachel, Fifi, there's my Renaissance grandma. There's a lot of people I met on that side of the community. We're all a community. Like, it's, to me, there's just no separation of those things, of 2A to gardening. So knowing how to, grow your own food, knowing how to protect yourself and your family and your land, knowing how to preserve things, knowing how to plan for those things that could happen, having like generators and a source for water and things like that. Like, all that is part of the same thing to me. It's all intertwined. So yeah. Thank you, Courtney. Excuse me. So I'm thankful to both Jay, the BGG, and Ray Official for blessing my audience with these things, because, and I'm praying. I talked to Miss Cheryl outside of this platform, and I know she already has plans. She was like, her son just got his CCW, and he also does martial arts, which is amazing, because that was part of our conversation that Friday when she won. And she's like, I'm gonna, contact him, let him know what just happened for me, so that I can go to the range and take some classes and learn how to handle this firearm, all those things. So I'm excited about that. Like, my hope is that the winners actually take the steps. If you are not already someone who's part of that community, or already someone who's going to the range and shooting, that you now do that. You go into a range and ask about classes, because a lot of these ranges offer it. For the ladies, a lot of these ranges have a ladies only day that of shooting, and there's always a instructor there when that happens. For most of them that I know about, I know the one that they have at the range that I'm a member of. They have once a month, on a Saturday. There's a ladies only, like 2 to 3 hours of range time, and there's a lot of women groups of for firearms training and people who just get together and go to the range and things like that. So look into those things. You know, don't be that's where you get that community. And don't be afraid to get out there with the fellas either, because there's a lot of great instructors that are males. So yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna do this next one. Shut up. I'm so sick of Erica. It's the second Saturday of each month. Range USA. She knew which range I go to. And yes, Range USA, second Saturday each month. I didn't know when it was because I haven't been to one. Because usually when I'm comfortable just going, so I just usually go whenever I have time. Thank you for that, Tennessee Goddess. I appreciate that, sis. And I've had Tennessee Goddess on here before too, y'all. So she actually, I want to say she may have been my first guest. Sis, you may have been my first guest. I think I had you, and then I had Frosty, and then Siege. And then I'll be having Nina. Nina is going to reschedule. So seriously, please let the chat know that they should also vet. You should also vet the instructors. Make sure the instructor's teaching style is conducive to their preferred method of learning. Yes. Facts. And I think that's probably just like most things, like you vet a doctor. I mean, I do. I vet anybody that I'm dealing with anything. So I have to be comfortable with you. If I'm not, then I'm going to move on to the next person to see, because that's who I am. But yes, Jova is very correct. And for y'all who don't know Jova is our walking encyclopedia and walking person of knowing all the things. He knows too many things. I don't know how. And he was one of the people when I was trying to figure out what I was going to get as my carry, if it was a good choice. He was one of those people that I reached out to. Actually, I was trying to think of all three of them. No, just two of the people were in the chat. Jova and 2A in LA. The other person, fat guy with guns, was the guy I was instructing with. And he was the third person I reached out to. But I wanted to get I wanted to hear the feedback from different people in this space. And honestly, even though the way they responded was different and the words that they used, they were saying the same thing. So yeah. But when I became comfortable kind of talking to all those guys through the chat, and I knew Zach because, well, that guy with guns, because I was doing instruction with him. But it's been other guys since then that I've become very comfortable where if I have a question, I would not mind shooting it out to Jay, Ray Official, any of them. I will shoot a question out to BTG, any of those guys in the chat. And it's not just guys. I have a lot of ladies that I'm comfortable asking questions of too. But you do have to vet people to where you feel comfortable in the way that they do things and the way that they will instruct you on doing things. Oh, you were licensed before, Courtney. That's dope. That is dope. Child. Lawson, I've seen instructors that are not instructors. I pay attention to everything when I'm at the range, and some of the stuff I've seen, I prefer. Okay. Liddy B came in here. Hey, Liddy. There she go. I see you now. I'm Courtney, give me some time. Did you email me? I feel like I know somebody in your area. I feel like I literally just talked to somebody about something in that area. But it's like, I'm not sure if I was talking to somebody who was moving from that area or visiting that. Oh, I think I just figured out as I started talking. Still email me. Still email me. I will see if I can find somebody that can kind of be some type of a connection for you out there. Hold on, y'all. There's a women weekend training getaways too. Nice. I've seen some events that I want to go to that are training events for the ladies only. There's one that happens in Florida, which is the one place I never want to go to, but for that, maybe we'll see. Don't do it. Wish I don't know. He don't have no answers to that. Not to that. Okay, let me quit being nosy in the chat. I'm going to give myself, yes, I can see y'all. Okay. Lydia, you came just in time because we're about to do this other giveaway. Joe, I don't know ish. Listen, Joe I be knowing all the things. He probably know more about me than I know. Do you advise that we get the insurance? Yes. 100%. Do you have insurance on your car? Do you have insurance on your health? Yes. Yeah. I think in most cases, insurance is a scam. Honestly, in this case, it's probably the one that I think is most important. And it really is to me, because if something happens and I have to use it, and I'm in a situation where because I've had to use it, I need legal representation, because most of us don't have the money to do it, to fight for our freedom. So yes, I say do your research, look very closely at what you're looking at about the companies, dig deep, and choose from there. I have a guy that's willing to teach me everything I need to know about becoming an instructor. That's awesome, Rachel. That is awesome. I've been looking into it. So don't be surprised if y'all hear something at one time. Y'all know I'd be doing too many things. Just saying. You live in Florida, Tia? Listen, y'all got all the things. This is why I don't want to come, okay? Ain't got nothing to do against you and the people, but y'all got all the bugs, all the animal. I don't want none of those. Tia, you done been around long enough to know I'm a crazy person. I don't want to be by no bugs and stuff. I will flip y'all state upside down. No, y'all can have it, baby Australia. That's what they call y'all. Hey, Sassy. Hey, sis. Hey, TK. How you doing, sis? Happy Friday. I switched from the TV. Cannot write. That's right, Paula. How you doing, sis? Happy Friday. Okay, y'all. Okay, we're gonna do this other giveaway because I'll be being nosy in the chat, and I don't want y'all talking without me, but y'all talking without me. I'm just wait a minute. See, should you help them out with that? Insurance is my thing. We should talk about one day. Let's set that up, Siege. That is her thing. That's what she does, insurance for a living. We're gonna make that a conversation for a live. Absolutely. I think that would be helpful. Hey, LGG, how you doing, sis? All right, y'all. All right. I'm catching up. Hot Tub Tony in here? Hey, Soyini, how you doing, sis? I think I saw your name earlier too, and I'm all over the place. Happy Friday, sis. Is Hot Tub Tony in here? Because I see STD talking. I didn't see his name though. Hey, Gotham, how you doing? I think he just said that. Happy Friday. If you are in here, hey, Hot Tub. I don't want to be rude, but I don't see your name still. Anyway. You go after the insurance for a living too, Tennessee's goddess. I know that's right. Okay, we're gonna do this other giveaway. We about to do it. Why y'all yelling at me? Okay, here we go. Hashtag Glock. Hashtag Glock. Look, I'm being nosy. Y'all, I was being nosy in the chat. Y'all was still chatting. It's just now starting to show me the Glocks. Glock, 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 Glock. Girls stink. I think we always said boys stink. Isn't that what they say? I don't even remember how it went. Because boys are gross. They're gross. Me neither, Siege. Let me trump you one. I've never even been in the vicinity that I'm aware of. I haven't been in the same room with one. I've never touched one. I've never shot one. I none of the things. None of the things. I want to though because I have never. I didn't even realize that Glock was like the thing. Like most gun owners own one. And I was like, when I started hearing conversations about it, I was like, I've never even shot one. Does that make me a snob? It's never been on my radar. Such I said, boo. Snobs don't own Glocks. I knew somebody was gonna say so. That's why I was like, does that make me a snob? Listen, I didn't know. Never on a your radar. It wasn't. I just wasn't even. I wasn't aware. And then once I became aware, I was like, I still wasn't on my radar. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. But at some point, I was like, you know what? I want to see what it's about. Like, I want to shoot a Glock because I want to see what it's about. That's all I'm saying. All right, I'm seeing the Glock stop in the chat, so I'm about to spin it, y'all. I hope y'all done got it in. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Uh-oh. There we go. Uh-oh. Joe Biden, if you put your name in my dang on thing again, shit. Shanna just complained that they don't be winning no firearms. Shanna, come to the front of the congregation. Congratulations, sis. I know she said, oh, hit me up, sis. You already know what to do. Hit me up, though. Congratulations. Now, this is what I expect. Listen, Shanna. Now, I got to be serious with you for a second, sis. I need you to really be tuning in. You and Jason. I need both of y'all. Ears on. When we get over to 2A in LA, I'm going to need y'all to back out. Let your girl have it. Hey, Precious. You didn't get the notification because you know YouTube be on that BS. Ugh. You better do a review. Ooh, I like that. I like that, Erica. I ain't got no money to pay her with. You ain't got to pay me. I just need you to back out. I need room because I got what? I got what? Because I want that Big Dre AR. I want that. So I'm gonna need y'all to make way. Even though I wanted it to be me, TK. Sis, listen. I can't, you know I want to be in it, but I can't because it's my channel. So now I got to talk stuff about the other channels that's giving something away so I can hopefully win over there. Just saying. I done told y'all the places to be at. I done told y'all. And they, both of those places I told y'all about are having giveaways. One next month. I don't know. One I've been talking about his. I don't know if it's this month or next though. But I know for sure somebody whose name rhymes with Bam is doing one next month. Thank you, Miko. I appreciate you. Let's see. But I'm just saying, I hope y'all follow on both of them channels. TK, I gave you an optic. I'm not giving you a firearm, but I love you. I know that's right. Oh, thank you, Cotham. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. I appreciate you becoming a member. We were both bells per subscriber. Jason. Look, don't make me come to your house so we could fight. Or at the meetup. We're gonna have a conversation about that, TK, for sure. Soon. Seriously. Because I think a lot of people will get some valuable information there. And I've talked to Siege about some other, and when we have that conversation, I'm gonna have her bring it up about some other insurance that for some of you guys who have some very expensive collections, you might want to look into. You know. Record the fight and post it on YouTube. We wouldn't even make it. It wouldn't even be a fight. It'd be too much love. It wouldn't even be one. You know I love you. I paused my study. Oh, I love you too, TK. I appreciate you, sis. Yes. We are we gonna definitely have that conversation, Courtney. Some people might say I need it too, but I didn't. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't realize the value of my collection until this week, and somebody stumped me on that because they brought it up, and I was like, no. And then we started adding up stuff, and I was like, damn, I didn't know. So, yeah, I might need to at some point be looking into that myself. Hey Jay, how you doing, Cali Bro Jay? Happy Friday. Y'all could just fight in VR then. Facts. I did the simulation shooting. That's a good time. And it's very good training. Very good training. And some of your ranges, the bigger ones, are having that too. More the I wouldn't even say bigger ones, the ones that are probably more like clubbish. But yes, it's dope. I've got to do the virtual simulation at 2 different places before, and it's dope. Thank you, STD. Look at you. I knew you didn't want to fight me. It's the smile, isn't it? You can't stay mad at me. I appreciate you. Oh, I almost question love since I've been discriminated against. You know, Sunshine, don't play with me, girl. You already know. Don't play with me. Um, I know a guy that has great coverage for gun collections. Awesome, awesome. And I think we need to have that conversation for a lot of these guys. Seriously. Because I know that if I did not realize the value of mine, and I know there's a lot of people that I follow who probably don't think theirs is that collectively they haven't thought about the value. I think that's a definitely a needed conversation, Siege. Seriously. I think sometimes we just don't think about that. Ray, you missed it. It was that close. It went Ray and then it went Shanna. Yep, you lost to Shanna. Yep. And then the last one it said Jova, and then it went to Annette. Y'all was close. Not this time. Close with no cigar. To those that don't want to know, I'm in. Oh, that wants to know I'm in the RN program. She is and is that Saturday. So the grief is whoa. I remember last Saturday. I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna text you. I'm not gonna make you have to have a conversation, but I want to know why I'm hearing this on my platform, ma'am. But we'll talk about it. But you already know. You're in my thoughts. You got protest signs ready. I'm done. Oh, definitely. That's the thing, Joe. Like when you think about everything, yeah. And I mean, almost everything I have is accessorized. So I think I have two that are not. One's purposefully. The other one is going to be. The insurance check would be great. It will. It will. And I'm seriously, this is Siege. This is what she does. So you're going to be getting it straight from someone with the knowledge. Get a trust for your estate. Speaking of that, that's facts too. So for those who may not know, last week I dropped for pre-sale the Budget with Purpose budget book. So this is a planner that I created myself. But the reason I said when you brought up the estate planning, I talk about that in the back of the planner. So I have a page on estate planning, what it is, and some of the things that you would need to think about when you're doing your estate planning. Because some people don't really understand what that is, but this also will get you talk about the things that you need to, the boxes you need to check pretty much when you are estate planning, the things that you need to think about and the information you need to accumulate for that. Okay. So I think that's important. Even when you're getting your finances together, part of that is planning your estate out. Okay. With all the things, your proxy, your healthcare proxy, your assets, all the things. And that's all talked about in the back of the planner. This is a 12-month planner. It's undated. And I tried to cover a lot of things, pages in here that would be helpful. You have your page where you budget out your month. You have tracker pages for your daily spending. For those that have a problem with that swipey swipe of the card. And then at the end of your month, you can review your month and go over, write notes to yourself about, where do you feel like you needed more help in this month? Where could you have done better? What did you feel like you failed at? Things like that. And in the very, very back, there's a couple pages where you could just have random notes in the planner. Just random page. They're just pages, blank pages with some lines for you to take random notes. I also have in the back of it a space right behind the estate planning part where you can put some of your personal information that you might want to have quick access to, and then your medical medication tracker. Like if you're somebody who's taking a lot of meds for different health situations, a lot of people don't think to have that stuff readily available. And then when something happens, the first thing they're going to ask if you're in a hospital, and if you cannot talk for yourself, this is a way for somebody else to know where that information is and be able to tell the doctors what things you are on, if you're allergic to something, things like that, because those are important things to know when you are dealing with a health concern. When my mom, I was the caretaker for my mom, and we had a card where we had all that filled in, all that information, and we carried it in her wallet. So I knew whenever she wasn't well and she couldn't talk for herself, where to get that information to provide it to the hospital so they wouldn't give her something that could be more harmful to her. But yeah, and you can get those. You can pre-order a planner at GinaVersusGina.com. You can go there. As soon as you log onto the website, there's a line across the top of the website that says pre-orders for Budget with Purpose Planner. Click on that and it'll take you to my merch store where you can purchase that. Just so you know. And thank you again to all the people who have ordered, because actually this planner is doing very well. You guys have showed out and I appreciate it. I am just grateful that everybody is so excited about it. I'm like, thank y'all. Seriously. It made me feel good. Y'all have no idea how much pressure I had on myself about doing this to begin with and how it was going to be accepted and things like that. And just seeing that so many people have already pre-ordered is dope. It's dope. So thank y'all. I really appreciate it. Seriously. So yeah, you could go to, the easiest way to me to go is to go to my GinaVersusGina.com, but you can also go to Gina versus Gina at BigCartel.com, which is my merch store. So either way, you will find where you can pre-order the thank you, Shanna, where you could pre-order the planner. So she just dropped Big Cartel, which is the actual merch store where you can order. So thank you, Rachel. Thank you. I have been a hot mess all week. I have been a hot mess all week. Y'all have taken the air out of me. I promise you. I have been a mess all week. So thank you. Seriously. I really, really mean that. LGG, Shanna posted the link to the merch store. So if you hit that link, it'll take you right over there. Or like I said, you can go to GinaVersusGina.com. It comes across the top of the screen. I think it's highlighted in like a pink or blue or something, purple. I don't know, some color. It stands out. And it says on there to pre-order the Budget with Purpose planner. I anticipate that these planners actually are going to start getting shipped out by the end, like the last week of this month. So yeah, you guys, it won't be as long as I was thinking before I started shipping out. And I think I'll start shipping the last week of, that's when I will start, the last week of October. And the upside is by ordering through my, which you have, that's the only way to order it, but ordering through my merch store, when I ship, it's going to email you and let you know. And you'll get tracking and everything. So you'll get an email that your item is shipped and you're tracking. And there you go. All right. Those who ordered shirts back when I did those, it'll be the same way. It'll be the same way. Thank you, Sylvia. I appreciate y'all. I do. But y'all, we don't went over 2 hours now. So Shanna, you probably already have, but if you haven't, hit me up, sis. And on that, make sure you email me, and then I'll let you know what all you need to do, what all I need from you in order to give to Ray so that he can get that shipped off to your FFL. Okay? Can I get my autograph? You can. And can. And can. Okay, Shanna. Yep. And can. I will. I actually had some it's gonna be, I think you guys, it's gonna be dope. I love you guys. I do. And you will know that from when you get your orders, like that I just took a little extra care in that shipment. Oh, absolutely you can. You all can. Absolutely. Not an issue at all. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you, Tia. Look at y'all. Y'all be showing out. So let me see what's coming up tonight. Actually, I've already run into it. How did I do that? Oh, no. He goes live at 9, doesn't he? When does RGG go live? 9 o'clock? Am I later than I normally am? Maybe it's 9 o'clock. So if you follow a regular gun guy, he goes live Friday nights. I think he goes at 9 though, because I usually end before his live starts. And then tomorrow, 2A in LA has a premiere at 10 o'clock Eastern time. He is actually Pacific time, so it's 7 a.m. Pacific. Auntie Ellen, who is G-Quad Traditions, she goes live at 4 o'clock, I believe, tomorrow. My time, Eastern. She's actually Central time, so it's 3 o'clock Central. And then I will be live again on Sunday at 5:30 Eastern time. So I will see y'all in these YouTube streets, 9:05. Thank you, Siege, for RGG 9:05 Eastern, 8:05 Central. All right. So I will see y'all in these streets. And if not, then I'll see y'all on Sunday. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. We will reschedule with Nina so you guys can talk to her. I think this is a conversation that needs to happen as well. Not has to, but needs to. And we're going to get that scheduled with Siege with the insurance so that we can get that conversation had too, because that's important. Okay. All right. See y'all.